Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel.
What's going on? Welcome to Talk It Up with Cindy and Jerry. This is our channel where we talk about relatable topics with other couples. We've been together for over 30 years.
I know all that already.
Yeah, well, this is for the new people. You always got to kind of give a little introduction for the new people. They may not hit the first video. They may find episode 5, episode 10. Okay. This is just to kind of give the new people that just kind of bumped into this video what it's all about. Again, it's our left-right turns and how we are together and how we've gone over 30 years together.
Okay.
You know.
So happy holidays, everybody. We're in first week of December.
Right. We had
our last video. We talked a little bit about our traditions.
Right.
We had just had Thanksgiving. We were like a couple days after Thanksgiving.
From that video. Yep.
Yeah. And now we're like we're at this is the
first weekend.
First weekend of December, basically.
Yeah. First week of December. Let's talk about budgets. You know,
holiday budgets.
Holiday budgets.
I stayed in budget this year. Actually, I came in under budget this year.
I think holiday budgets are good to have. Of course, you're in the budget. You're in the budget. I budget usually, you know, and everybody's different. Every house is different. You know, $500, $200. It doesn't matter. But what I do is, if I budget, let's say $1,200, I know I have a buffer of an extra $200-$300. So if we hit $1,500, I'm like, okay,
all right, we're done.
Yeah, mentally it can happen. One thing I did like a couple of years we were having is we had an account with Lakeland Bank. We still have an account, but
they don't do the Christmas fund anymore.
Yeah, they had a Christmas holiday account.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore.
I would, you know, come January, February, throw an extra couple of bucks in there, and then every month there would be like $100 that would go in there or whatever, stuff like that, whatever amount I set. But they've gotten purchased by another bank,
so
and
they don't do it anymore.
They do it now.
But the bank that you did your car loan with, they do it.
So
you're gonna do.
I have a lease.
When does it start up?
I'm going to start it in January. I have a lease, and I bought out my lease because, of course, interest rates and everything was expensive. So I purchased my lease, and I got a loan, and I opened an account with them from New Jersey Credit Union, North Jersey Credit Union. Yeah, North Jersey. And they do have those type of funds. They have a Christmas fund. They have a vacations fund. So come January, I'll open a Christmas fund and start. I like it because, you know, you're not coming towards the end of the year saying, hey, I've got to spend about $500, $600.
No, the money's already sitting there.
You know, I've got to take it from my savings account. You know, some of us that are watching this video are going to remember Christmas bonuses were actually before Christmas.
I remember that years ago.
You would get your bonus maybe the second or third week of, you know, Christmas. You know, you did some Christmas shopping, and maybe you charged it, but you knew you were going to get your bonus. And
do you remember when we used to do layaway for the holidays?
That's right.
Oh, was it?
Do they still do that? Walmart?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think they do that anymore.
No?
No. I remember we did it at Kmart. We would go get all the popular stuff like in September or November and make a big layaway with all the little kids stuff and you know, the Hot Wheels and the dolls and everything. But
we did what we had to do to make it through the holidays. So, you know, if it was bonuses back then where, you know, bonuses happened before layaways and Christmas funds, I think it's some kind of importance because I'm not saying it's easy. I know some people are going to say, "Hey, I can't
nowadays."
I just can't even, you know, $20 or $40. But you know, putting some away makes it easier when you get to that November and December month.
Yeah, especially
you know, even if it's $200 you put to the side, that's $200 that you don't got to go looking for. You know, if you accumulate it. But our budgets varied. They used to be $700.
Well, also our family, you know, it's grown. You know, nieces having babies and things like that. So, you know, our gift list has grown some.
But I think also we've said, hey, there's a cutoff. You know, once you reach...
So,
Yeah, you don't follow the cutoff, though. You said that, but you don't.
Okay, they're my nieces. I spoil them.
Yeah.
They spoil me, I spoil them.
Yeah, there used to be a cutoff.
The cutoff was once you turned 18, we didn't buy any more gifts. Or 18 or 20.
Yeah.
And, you know, unless it was your own children. Kind of don't follow that rule. I still buy them. But I budget myself.
No, and again, I think, you know, what we're talking about is relatable stuff that we have to budget. I mean, otherwise.
You don't want to put everything on your credit cards because
No,
after the holidays,
not right
you're
now.
stuck with
Credit
all these
cards are
credit bills.
absolutely not.
So I've actually been good. I think I did maybe a few gifts on the credit card. Everything else was paid out of all that money that we put aside for the holiday shopping.
Right.
Which I'm good.
No, hey, listen. Good. I mean, again, we budgeted somewhere between
$1,200 to
$1,300, and I kind of buffered in my head.
I hustle for the holidays. I sell my coquito. That's also the money for I use that also. My profits from my coquito also goes toward our holiday shopping. Right. Always got to remember that.
Right. No, it does. So that helps a lot. But I think that's, if anything,
it is important to stay on budget. I know you want to give your kids and your nieces and nephews and everything that it's the holidays. It's the season of giving. But you also got to be a little smart and remember, after the holidays, you get bills. Yeah, those credit card bills will come. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the interest rates are just ridiculously high. We're feeling it. I'm pretty sure everybody's feeling it out there. I think that's why, Christmas fund or however you do it, a jar, the old, coffee can. Or the water jug. You have to. It just, there's no way around it. It's hard. It's hard now at times. Actually, when we first bought our house, it was tight. It was tight. It was. Oh, when we first bought this house? Yeah. Because we were a young couple. I remember one year, I did homemade presents. Remember that year for all the adult family? The scarves and I did scarves hats. One time. We did picture frames with special poems. Yes, that's right. Photos one time. Yeah. Which people really loved. I thought they were not going to like them, but we still have a family that actually has it. Yeah. At the time, I felt bad giving it to them, but we didn't really have much. Right. So, with his IT skills and my craft skills, we bought picture frames. Yep, printed it up. We made these cool poems with photos, and everyone ended up. That's right. I remember that. Remember that? Yeah. So I mean, it just to show you that it's. You do what you can. Yes. And I think we've always done that for over 30 years. You heard in the previous videos where our kitchen. It's all about being together. It's not about what you have to spend. It's about quality I used to tell people I've got people that just bought their houses. They're young, and I tell my kids, and they know this. Hopefully, my daughter and her boyfriend, will, start making that way to buying a house. But my daughter knows we had a pink bathroom. That's what it was. It was pink. And the bathroom was easily $10,000, $50,000. We just couldn't shut out $10,000, $50,000 just like that. You make do with what you have. But it flushes and I can take a shower. But in those past couple of years, being at a different company, we took some of the savings and some of the bonuses, and we did work in the house finally. Yeah. So you do it when you can. Is, when we do have money, extra money in our savings and things. Our goal is always to do one project in the house. Depending on what we have saved, it will depend the size of the reno or the little improvements that we make on the house. Right. I mean, we didn't get a snowblower until maybe 7 years ago? 8? Oh, the big snow. Well, we did have the little one, which was kind of still a pain in the neck. But But then that died, and we had nothing. We just had willpower or shoveling power, our shoulders. Well, our first one was that other one that you could not stand, that the arm thing would bend forward, and I had to... Yeah, that's the snowblower, the Craftsman. Yes, and then after that we got this one, right? Yes, no, not right away, no, we didn't. We gave that one to our neighbor down there. Was it that quick? Yeah, we gave it to him. He's like, I ry-rigged, I put L brackets. I put L brackets because whoever made that one... It was a bad design. And the arm, every time we had to snow something, I would push forward, the arm bracket would... But that's what we dealt with. So, you just make the best of what you make the best what you have. And, I think what's important is trying to control that budget, whatever it is, especially during the holidays. And it's, like my wife said, it's not about how expensive the gift is. Not about... Yeah. It's what you're giving. And like you said, everybody appreciated those photos and the poems and the sweater. I mean, not the sweaters, the scarves and the hats and things like that. Because that's, we still had... Right. We still had our party. Absolutely. Yes. And maybe, it was made with love. Yeah. It's, I think
you know, and it's not to say negative of other YouTube channels, but, you know, I compare it to Hallmark. Hallmark makes this whole thing look amazing. Mm-hmm. And even some people on their channels make it look amazing.
Well, no, don't knock Hallmark. No, I've taken some of their
no, I'm not
DIY
saying that. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm
just saying, though, you have to do what's within your means.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
You know, you take a piece here, you take a piece there, and you make your house the way you want it with some of these ideas that are online or shows you watch and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But in reality, you know, to say, hey, it's, you know, your house is completely in this Hallmark mode and your cars or... I mean, like I said, the bathroom and the kitchen were... Perfect. No, life is not perfect. It's not.
It's messy.
It's compromises. It's struggles.
Struggles, yeah. You just make the best of it.
Yeah. So, I think, you know, again, you know, we're excited for the holidays.
I just get excited for the holidays. I get into a little crazy mode. I know I drive you a little crazy like those 2-3 days before Christmas because I'm just like in a... Yeah. Panic mode.
Yeah, like she said in the previous episode, she just finished doing the whole clean down of the house. We're talking like down, just scrubbing everywhere.
Yeah, I told him the other day, he was like, "Can I make bacon?" I was like, "No."
Yeah, no bacon.
Why?
Because the stove was just cleaned, immaculate clean.
I took everything out, took it apart, the oven. Yeah. 2 hours cleaning the stove.
That is one thing I could say. Not that my family didn't do that, but. Traditional Spanish families, they do a deep cleaning. Like, they take it apart, and then they put it back together. Yeah. If I take it apart, I'd be like, it's an extra piece. What do you mean it's an extra piece? I don't know. It's an extra piece. I don't know where it goes, you know?
Yeah. No, he would come, the house will look like a tornado struck it,
right.
But hours later...
It is... You ever see those YouTube videos where they show this Latin house, and the music is playing, and they're cleaning? You know, it's true. You know, again, remember, you got to remember, for those just, you know, coming to this channel... My side of the family, I'm half Puerto Rican, half Spaniard, is been here in the States several decades, very Americanized, where hers is more on the traditional side, and it was like that salsa
playing out loud,
Christmas salsa, whatever, and sweeping and mopping it, and then, you know, it's just a whole jive going.
Yeah, curtains being swapped out.
Yes.
Everything being moved around.
Yeah, that's another thing. My house, we didn't move furniture around.
Okay, I don't move the furniture here that much anymore because I don't want to scratch my floors. I'm that person, but
it was common, very common.
Oh yeah, my mom bedrooms would get changed on. I used to do it. I just I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to mess up my back.
No, it's a lot of work. I think
it's hard work,
but you know, I think, you know, just getting back to it, it's.
I love getting into like
the holidays.
My mom instilled that in me. Yeah. Like the house has to. She always said, "You don't want to bring in the new year with a dirty house."
No,
that was my mom's rule.
Right.
And you gotta. They called Christmas in Spanish Nochebuena.
Good night?
Yes.
Nochebuena.
So, you know, my mom would always say, you know...
I'm not fluent in Spanish.
That Christmas Eve, your house should be clean.
Going into the New Year.
Saints,
the saints.
You know, the three saints, you know, bring
the three kings.
The three kings, they bring gifts and they don't want a house dirty. So my mom always drilled that in her. You can't have a dirty house.
And that's another difference. We celebrated Christmas, New Year's Eve, and then the party was over.
Not my family.
You have three kings.
Yes, we do. Actually, when him and I started together, he was like, "All right, aren't you taking the tree down?" I'm like, "No."
Yeah.
Tree stays up in my mom's house till January 6th.
6 with the three kings.
Three kings. Yeah. Like I said, growing up, once in a blue moon when we were little, we did go to Puerto Rico. We'd leave after Christmas because Three Kings is in January. So I think 2 or 3 times when we were little, we did get to spend Three Kings there.
I mean, we don't
don't celebrate Three Kings.
Yeah, we don't.
I grew up with
we don't celebrate it. We're not buying like little gifts. Yeah, I know some people buy little gifts and they open them again also for Three Kings. We don't do that.
They get
everything they need.
We don't spoil our kids, but we do buy them a lot of gifts. Not like $200-$400 gifts, unless they're getting a console, but they get a good amount of gifts, 5-6 gifts. Not expensive.
Not expensive.
Crazy.
I mean, and what it is now is our kids are older, even our young ones.
Yeah. So
you're not buying Hot Wheels, you're buying clothes or video games.
Yeah, things like that. But we try, whatever that they needed for us is we won't buy any stuff for them for the first 3 or 4 months in the beginning of the year. September, October, because we're like, Christmas is coming.
Right.
Put it on your Christmas list.
Sorry.
shoes, sweaters, things like that. We're like, put it on your Christmas list. Christmas is coming, because then you don't have anything to buy.
Yeah.
So that's how we do. But into the sense, yes, I'm very traditional with everything else. We don't buy things for Three Kings.
No.
But I still do leave the tree up.
Yes, we do.
I wish people, happy Three Kings, and
yep.
I do play some of the music. And then after January 6th, I try to leave the tree up because it makes the house feel so festive.
It's
I'm
one
that
of those
person
things.
I hate.
When you take it all down, it's all gone.
And
it's over.
For those
But
next
see,
2 months,
here's what I told her. One, we have the Govee lights that go around our window. So our living room window has on the inside Govee lights around it. You don't really see it, but when they're on, you see them outside. And our son's room faces the front, and he has it also.
Yeah. So.
I think what I've told you is there are people now the same way people decorate for the fall. You make your house, your home look.
I know they decorate for the seasons.
Right. I said you could decorate for the winter season.
It's just all about lighting.
Hallmark does that, right? After Christmas, they don't stop making the movies. Now they have the winter movies.
Yes, they do.
Not as many as Christmas.
No, yeah.
But they have a couple of winter movies, a couple of fall movies. Right.
I'm a holiday girl. I love Halloween. I love Christmas. Anything that I can decorate or cook or whatever, I'm that girl.
No. Listen, I think decorating your house,
makes you feel happy.
Right. I think, but I'm saying, after the holidays, you still can bring some stuff in, but some stuff can stay as this is, the winter season. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some of the stuff. The table runners, not so much as the garland and stuff like that, but certain things. And there's people that on YouTube that have these channels that say, hey, after the holidays, I bring this stuff in, and I've kind of switched it into this winter mode, and it gives it an appearance. And, again, we have the Govee lights, and you could go, I already have it planned that, right now it's Christmas colors out there. And I think after Three Kings, it will be like these shades of blue. So
Frost?
I guess, yeah. So I'll call it like winter season, and this way the lights will be there, but there'll be these types of shades of blue, like the winter.
Okay, get on point so they can see what our it looks really cool.
Yeah. I had to take some photos.
I get made fun of. They're like, the minute I turn down the street, I can see your house.
Yeah.
But
Well, you said some of the people get all happy when they see it. You said Catherine says that.
Oh yeah, she says it makes my day when I drive past your house.
Yeah.
Which I love making people's day, and they see the holiday decorations. Listen, it's not anything elaborate, fancy, whatever.
No.
I just like my holiday lights. It looks so pretty.
And with the Govee lights, they stay up there permanent. So I'm very excited to do the shades of blue, what I call the winter season. Just try it out.
See how it looks. So I'm almost there. Holiday shop. I'm done. Right. The last video I had
a couple of more
2 gifts. I'm done shopping.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna.
We just have a couple of hours.
Yeah, it was just our stuff left. So I'm done with everyone else's gifts.
You're still planning the dinner for Christmas Eve?
I'm planning my menu for Christmas Eve. I have my definite staple dishes that I have to make that people have already requested and asked if I'm making.
What I do is playlist. I just we already have playlists, but I'll make sure that some of them have the updated songs. Of course, Cher just came out with a new album, which some of the songs are really cool.
Christmas song, yeah.
So I've already moved those into our Christmas music and stuff like that.
Right now we're also, along with Christmas planning, one of my nieces had a baby last year, and he'll be 1 this year. So we're also working on that,
That's right.
He's working on the music for her party.
We got to reach out to her today, in fact.
Yeah. You're working on the music.
I'm working on the music.
And she's requested cupcakes from me. I love to make cupcakes. I don't make them as much as I used to, but I'm known for my tres leche cupcakes.
Yeah, but now with the counter, you could do it right on the counter.
Yes, I can.
One of the big pluses on this kitchen was the counter. And we may have said it before, and I'll say it again. It's not quartz.
It's called Dectin.
It's not granite, right?
It's not granite.
It's called Dectin.
Yes.
It's from Spain.
Yes.
It's it's manufactured.
They actually have a video on it on YouTube.
And
check it out. It's amazing stuff. I love my counters.
It was very It was for commercials, commercial places, restaurants and stuff like that, because you can actually put a hot right out of the oven.
A hot pan on it. It won't scorch it.
It won't scorch it.
Nope. You can cut on it.
You can cut on it. You don't need a cutting board. Even though we do use the cutting board,
but
I have done it.
Once in a while I have. It doesn't scratch.
Yeah. If you look at
it doesn't stain.
if some of you know the rest what's
Jersey
that sound?
Mike's.
Jersey Mike's.
That's what they have. That's what their counters are.
That counter that they cut in the sandwiches on is that counter. Sushi places use it.
Actually, we recommended one of our friends who moved to Florida last year.
Yeah.
They were putting in an outdoor kitchen.
Yeah.
And I think they put it in.
That's what they want. Yeah. It's nationwide.
Yeah.
I forgot the company that sells it. I mean, I'm pretty sure other companies.
No, a lot of people sell. Home Depot now sells it too.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah. It's just different. Different colors.
It's ours is black with white veins.
Yeah.
Not a dark black.
It's like a charcoal.
Charcoal. It looked very nice.
Like a gray black charcoal.
Yeah.
With very, very minimal veining in it.
So, but you know, your baking stuff. You don't really everything.
I do everything on the counter.
On the counter,
I can
yeah.
roll out,
throw some flour on it. I've seen
all
it.
of it.
So you know, it cost us probably an extra $500 to $700.
Yeah.
Compared to what if we would have gone granite or quartz.
Yes. But it was so much worth it.
It was really worth it.
Yeah. It's not as thick as granite.
No, it's not. And it doesn't need any maintenance like the other one does.
No maintenance at all.
There's no resurfacing.
No sealing.
You know, no sealing it. You just wipe it down.
Wash it.
Wash it off.
Water and soap.
No, it's really
water,
good. Yeah. And it's got so many different variations of colors and stuff like that. I'll try to put a link on it. I am really bad in putting links. I post, but I really got to get on top of that.
It's really cool countertop.
Yeah, for those that are, you know, going to redo in their kitchens and stuff. That, you know, yeah. That was the only thing, again, when I talk about budgets, that pushed...
wherever we end up, you know, once we end up moving, because we are eventually...
Yeah, I'm not staying up in the north.
Sorry. Once you get the house in Florida...
You're looking at Florida.
You're going to have to put that counter there, because I'm not going to want
anything
else.
That would probably be the only thing, if I say we buy a house in Florida... When we buy a house in Florida, that first year or so, that would probably be the thing that we will replace.
Yes, the counter.
Because
I need my cooking counter.
And after that, it would probably be, you know...
Everything will wait.
Yeah, after that, I'd say closets.
Oh, makeover closet. Oh,
because I don't like what they put in the closets, those wire mesh.
That wire stuff? No. I would just tackle that sucker. Yeah. Get them all looking really nice.
But, again, these are, you know, when you look at our channel and what you hear we talk about is when we do it, you know, and pace it out. That's the importance. And like the holidays right now, we're pacing everything out of what we're buying.
Oh, yeah.
Food menu, drinks, or whatever it is. It is a huge thought process that I want to make sure that...
It takes a lot out of people. There's some people that don't even realize, and then come the holidays are over, and you're more in debt because you've put a lot of things on your credit card.
I think a lot of people are. I mean, I think I saw an article the other day.
People go into their savings.
Yeah, 401ks just to pay some of the debt, you know, houses. And I'm like...
I know there are people that love the holidays and love to splurge.
Yeah, but they can do like what you did several years back.
Yeah.
You bake it. You make it.
Yes, I make it. I bake. Yeah.
I think that's one thing I could say is it doesn't have to be, you know, a $50 sweater or, you know, you go to Kohl's, Old Navy, and, you know, the prices are there that you can still get somebody a nice sweater, a nice shirt, you know, a scarf and hat set. You know, it's
just about acknowledging them and wishing them happy holidays and making them feel loved. And you don't have to spend, you know, your life savings to make the holiday special.
Yeah. But, you know, I think this will be, you know, I don't know, you know, I know we kind of have ideas of what our next episodes, but I think, you know, we may have another Christmas one and maybe even after Christmas one, but...
Yeah, we still have like 3 more weeks.
I know, but we just can't keep on talking about Christmas. I mean, we cover budgets.
Well, no, we could talk about recipes.
There you go, yeah. You could talk about
you know, what do you guys serve at Christmas Eve? I'm very traditional. We make pernil. We make arroz con gandule.
Yes, we do.
Pasteles.
Yes.
You know, our...
Mac salad, potatoes. No?
Yeah, do the ropa vieja. Because
now we have our family that requested. Which is either, you know, that's either... Shredded steak. Either you get your skirt steak, or I think you could do... We've done it, flank. You get flank, not flap. Flap is...
It's very...
it doesn't taste the same. It's a little different texture.
Yeah, I prefer to do it with flank or
skirt. Yeah. And you put it in the crock pot, right? Or you put it in the stew. What kind of stew? You break it down.
I've done both. I've done the crock pot and I've done the slow simmer.
It's a Spanish.
Yeah.
It's a Cuban.
It's
a Cuban dish.
It's a Cuban dish.
It's shredded steak, you know, and what you basically do, you got this tray.
Let it cook.
You let it cook. It's got some olives in it.
Apart.
And, you know.
It's so tender from cooking it for hours and hours, and it just literally like shreds.
I tell you one thing. Here's what is when you're waiting for certain dishes, for certain family members, because everybody's like, hey, we're hungry. Hey, what's going on? Like, yeah, okay, first, not everybody's here yet. And second, certain dishes are missing. Because I didn't know there was mac and cheese on Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's not my fault.
I didn't know.
You got to take that up with my
You know
cousin.
what I'm saying? I didn't hear about it. And there was mac and cheese with that smoked,
Bacon?
thick cut bacon. I didn't get any.
That wasn't me.
You know what I'm saying?
That wasn't me. That was my cousin. You gotta
I
take
try
that with him.
I don't pile the plate on, but I try to grab a little of everything, and I didn't see the mac and cheese. I guess it was gone. He's bringing it. Yeah, I told him.
For Christmas.
Because he'll be the type that comes late. So I said, it's okay this time. You can come late. Because I'm going to make sure I have mac and cheese this time. But
yeah, and then I have to do, they actually asked me to make a pastelón. So pastelón is kind of a Spanish lasagna, Puerto Rican lasagna. It's made with sweet plantains and ground meat and eggs. And there's a couple ways to make it.
See, unscripted. Just yawn.
There's a couple ways to make it.
Well, the traditional way you say is in a round pan.
The traditional way is to make it in a frying pan.
Yeah.
You gotta flip it, invert it. You know, it ends up looking like a cake.
A cake, like a pie, a covered pie.
Yes, but it's all egg on the outside. The other ways to make it is on an aluminum tray, and you stack it.
Which
it tastes exactly the same.
The pan, like the lasagna style, it tasted good.
It tastes exactly the same. It's just easier to make.
Yeah.
Which that's exactly the mode I'm going on Christmas Eve, because there's a lot on my plate that day. Of course, there's also pasteles. I have to make flan for Christmas Eve every year, because I have a cousin who is obsessed with flan every year for Christmas. So we have our traditions that we have to make for Christmas Eve. Yeah. The best part of Christmas Eve for me is that we cook so much food that I don't have to cook for like 2 days.
Easily 2 days.
I get a break from the kitchen.
Definitely 1 day, but maybe 2 days.
2 days, usually.
Yeah.
I won't have to cook till like the 26th.
And I've been lucky that I probably have always been off for Christmas probably almost 10 years now.
Yes.
Even at the new company I'm at, I'm off because everybody's pretty much home. They don't really come in on Christmas Eve. I mean, I'm always on call. I work in IT, technology, cloud stuff.
Yeah.
But, you know, last year we were in Florida.
Yes, last year we left to Florida
2 days afterwards.
2 days right after Christmas.
This year we're staying here, and maybe we'll take the kids snow tubing or whatever, you know, some bowling. But yeah, we're gonna be local. We're gonna be here, just relaxing. Kind of, you know, sometimes it's good. I mean, I had a great time going to Florida, and that one time
it was awesome last year to
yeah.
stay. And it was nice and warm, and you know, but
you know, you're running around and stuff like that. Where you know, when you're home and you're like, okay, I'm relaxing.
Just chill mode.
So actually, for me, this is gonna be kind of like two, because you know, I was really sick during that Thanksgiving before that.
Yes.
So I was off that week of Thanksgiving. I only went to work Monday. I was off Tuesday, Wednesday, all the way through Friday to.
He was recovering. Well, yeah.
I was pretty much done, but I just needed to really relax. So I'm gonna actually have 2 weeks like this. I had one in November and this one. Yeah. I'm kind of looking forward to that.
Looking forward to it.
The wine, you know, sometimes you just want to wind down and watch the movies you want to watch and stuff like that. So that, you know, that's saying that, you know, make sure you have the wind down.
Yeah, you do. You want to recover because the holidays can, you know, the running around, it wears you out.
So
it does get you tired.
I have probably like over 50 playlists in Spotify and stuff like that. I have one specific Christmas playlist. I call it the quiet playlist. After the party's over, after we bring presents down from downstairs.
Well, yeah, because we do it in 2 settings. Before the Christmas party, I'll bring down everyone else's presents.
Yes.
So that they can be divided. Like I said in our last video, everyone divides their presents and they put them in the cars. You know, just to clear it, make it easier. Once the Christmas party's over and our kids have gone to bed, our guests have left, and mind you, Christmas Eve, once everyone is gone here, it could be 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Let them know how it goes. How does it go here?
You can go 2, 3 o'clock in the morning party.
But after the party, it won't even look like it was a party here.
No, it doesn't. The house is clean.
Yeah. I will stay up till 2, 3 in the morning making sure. Well, no,
No,
not
because
only that, because
your-
my cousins,
your
and
cousins,
my
your
aunts, they
aunts will
all
help.
stay
Yeah,
and clean
yeah,
up. They will
yeah.
make sure my kitchen is spotless
Yeah.
when they're gone.
The
So,
most will be, and this we're in the family
down
room.
here, this is the only area that gets left for the next
Yeah,
day.
you may see some cups here and stuff like that, and maybe
Few
you know a
bot-
bottle
empty
of wine,
bottles
or
or
you know
something,
whatever.
yeah.
But yeah, I think. But you know, for me, the most important part is the wine down. We bring the presents down for the kids, and I'll have a glass of the coquito, and I'll put this Christmas playlist. It's called My Quiet, and it's really instrumental. It's just
Yes,
that
and we'll
calming one. It just kind of relax without electric,
No.
and I'll couch looking at the electric fireplace.
You know, and discuss
Excuse
how
me.
the evening went
Yeah.
and the
And-
highlights of that night. Or
And just
things.
appreciate.
Yes, and appreciate
30 years.
and look at our
everything.
tree. And
Yeah.
we'll do that. Maybe we'll stay up maybe an extra hour.
An extra hour easily.
Yeah.
And just kind of really just appreciate and bring it all in, and that you know this is it. Especially in this time of year, it's just crazy times where you've got so much going on in the world. You've got to really appreciate your health, the little things. You know, you have to. I think it's just so crazy out there. It's I tell people all the time, just nobody can't talk, nobody can conversate. Not that saying I'm picking sides or anything like that, but you know,
I think we just keep our opinions to ourselves.
yeah,
most of the time.
No, yeah,
But,
politics
yeah.
and everything is so touchy with some people. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying, that's why I take that
Time
last
to-
hour just
yes.
to. You look at the tree, you look at the presents.
Look at all your hard work that you know.
Yeah, you know, it's a year. It's a huge thing going through the whole year on and running. Even if it's just that one evening, you just kind of sit and
Take it in.
take it in. You have to. That be if you have the event at your house or you're going to someone else's house. When you get home, you know, you just have to, you know, take a deep breath and just kind of relax in the moment.
Yeah, let us know how you do it. You know, what are your guys' traditions on Christmas Eve?
What are you cooking? What are you cooking?
You looking forward
Is
to
it a
food?
big event, small event? I grew up with small events, which is okay. You know, my wife is the big events, which now I'm used to and stuff like that, and people look forward to it.
Yes.
You know, they can't. Like I said, we were down in Florida, but we did not leave till after Christmas.
Yes, you can't leave here. And,
Can't have
No.
Christmas with no Christmas party here.
Yeah, I would not hear the end of it from my cousins and.
You know, and our goal is to buy. You know, we're going to buy a house in Florida, but of course, Christmas will be here, unless people fly down there, and then we'll have Christmas down there.
They'll have to figure it out.
No, some people may fly
down there
to visit. Yeah,
they'll probably go there.
Yeah,
it's always a good time.
You know,
So I'm looking forward to it. I know we have couple more weeks.
couple more weeks.
But
We
you
still
know
got to go
what's
into the
so
city. We got to see the tree. We got to walk the stores.
It goes fast. You know, some people say it doesn't.
I
I feel the minute December
No, people
8th
say-
kicks in, like first, second week of December, it just goes fast.
So I'm one of those. I was taught this probably over 10 years ago.
Don't rush it.
Don't rush life.
But it does go fast.
Don't rush life. She was much older. You know, that I can't wait for Friday. I can't wait for Friday. I don't do that anymore. Because she said when you do that, you're rushing life. Now, of course, time is the same no matter what day it is, but you do feel time goes fast. People say once you get into September, the rest of the year is on warp speed. But
I think once the holidays pass,
once you get past Halloween, that's it.
yeah, it's just
But
an idea.
I don't. I try my best to kind of just
Take it.
as it comes in, take
Yeah.
it as it's dry. Not that, again, it's busy and it's crazy and stuff like that, but that's how I look at it. I try my best to slow it down.
Yeah, it just gets like kind of gloomy
But it's-
after the holidays. I'm okay with it though because my birthday's right after the holidays. So.
But, you know, definitely for the new people, definitely like, comment, subscribe, share us.
Tell us what traditions you guys have.
And welcome again to the channel, Talk It Up with Cindy and Jerry.
Yeah. Let us know what your favorite meals are during the holidays.
Favorite meals,
I look forward to
traditions.
my my pasteles
Yes.
and
Yeah.
my aunt's pernil.
Yeah. That is, now we have our second child is my son. He eats everything in all types of dishes. I know I want to cut it off soon, but he does not like pasteles.
No.
He-
the little one doesn't either.
But
Our youngest doesn't either.
Jeremy eats everything.
Yes.
We've gone to different places, and he's the type I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try that. Different ethnic foods.
He's not big into the Spanish foods. Because remember he told me the other day, he goes, I'm not big into pasteles.
He eats Spanish food,
He
rice
does,
and beans.
but he's not big into that, and he doesn't like tostones or plátanos too much.
No, I don't know why. It's weird, but he does eat a lot.
Our daughter does. Our
Yeah.
daughter loves all that stuff,
Yeah.
but the boys they're not really.
But
into it.
anyway, let's cut it. I know it's long, and again, happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
Happy
We're getting into
holidays,
that
Merry
season.
Christmas, yes.
You're gonna see a couple more videos, and
Next time, actually, you might see lights above us.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't finished. I'm finished decorating
I'm
everything
going
else,
to take some
but
photos.
I gotta decorate
so
this
you
part
can
of the.
see how it looks inside the house. Absolutely. And if it's good weather outside, I would take a picture outside.
It's nothing elaborate. We
Yeah.
have a nice, pretty decorated house.
All right. So
happy holidays, guys.
happy holidays. Merry Christmas. We'll talk again. We'll see you guys next episode.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and check us out.
Check us out. Share it.
Have
Bye.
a good one. Bye.